is starting soon, so a lot of y'all have questions about college. And as your big sister, of course I have all the answers. No, but I have been to college for 3 years, set to graduate next year. And I've been to college in 2 different states because I transferred after my sophomore year. So I know some things, just some things. But hopefully I can impart some wisdom. How do I persuade my parents to go to outer states college? Currently senior in high school. And what should I do to prepare for it? Thanks. Before I went to college, I was actually going to college in England. It's my 6th form year and I was doing my A-levels there. And the plan for me is to go to school in England because that's what my parents wanted. I knew I really wanted to go study in America, so I'm not just going out of state, I'm going to another continent. So my parents were really against it, but what I did is my parents weren't really that well versed in, you know, the application process. So I basically did all the college application stuff myself, and I chose my major and did everything myself. So I only applied to American universities. Since my dad is Chinese, he's not gonna let me not go to college. He would rather I go to college in America than to not go to college at all. So that's a way of doing it. It's not a great way, but it works. It works, and it also helps if you get a scholarship. If you actually have a healthy relationship with your dad and you want to actually communicate with them, better way is probably to just talk to them and tell them the reasons why you would prefer that college. Hopefully they're not stupid reasons like wanting to go with your boyfriend. Then your parents will understand. Like, I'm sure they're logical, good people. How do you find the motivation to score well in college? I think the 2 biggest motivators is just, first, the money. College is not fucking cheap, and if you try to divide your tuition by the number of classes you're taking and find out exactly how much each class costs, you would probably not want to skip a class ever again. It's probably the biggest investment you'll ever make on yourself. Whether you're paying for college with your family's help or financial aid or even just by yourself, it's going to sting. So yeah, I would try my best in college unless you're a person who likes to throw money away. And second of all, it is the only time in your life where you're dedicating your whole life into educating yourself on something that presumably you like. Because after college, you're going to be worrying about paying your mortgage, your 9 to 5, you're going to worry about paying property tax. Even if you're not doing all that, you're just not going to have the opportunity to dedicate your day-to-day life into learning, reading research articles and journals and books on the topic that you are interested in. Might as well try your best. What supplies should I bring for the first day of college, and what should I expect? You should bring a really, really good pen. I think my favorite one is the Pilot G2. I'll check and put an image here. And you should expect the professor to talk about the syllabus the whole time. That doesn't mean you should skip class or that you shouldn't listen. College related question. Did you have a roommate? And if so, how was your experience? Thanks. So I did have a roommate. I actually had 3 roommates my freshman year. You basically have to live in a dorm your first year. So I applied to live in a dorm. I got an email before college started that said that because they accepted too many people into the dorm or something, that 3 people have to squeeze into a 2-person dorm. And I was like, it's fine, I'm from Hong Kong, I'm cool with small spaces, it's fine. I was the first to get there and I was really excited. When my 2 roommates came, I said hi to them, introduced myself. I was really excited to, you know, start freshman year together. And then they start pulling shit, like go to lunch together and not invite me. And I kind of get it because I am the international student, so like we don't have as much to bond over, but still that's just a dick move. And then I was like, you know, it's fine, I don't gotta be friends with everybody, I don't gotta be friends with y'all, I'm gonna take care of myself, I know I have a right to be in this room, y'all can fuck off. And what happened was they started to want to force me out. They accused me of stealing their bobby pins. I actually told the story on my Instagram before, but this fucking pissed me off. I had my own box of bobby pins, and I know it's my own because I bought it from Muji, and that white bitch did not get her bobby pins from Muji. I used a stray one, or I took it off or something, but there's one stray one next to that box of bobby pins. And then I went to class, and when I came back, there was a note next to that one stray bobby pin saying, "Did you take this from my box of bobby pins? Please stop stealing my stuff." This girl think that I went all the way over to her corner, went in her beauty box just to steal one bobby pin when I have my own damn box right on my desk. I texted her, and also, who the fuck leaves post-it notes unless you're trying to be passive aggressive? I texted her and I was like, what the fuck? Like, if you have a problem with me using my own bobby pins, just fucking text me, you don't gotta leave post-it notes. And she was like, well, it really looked like you stole my bobby pin and I didn't even see that box on your desk. They just stopped talking to me after that. And then they started to spread rumors about me. They started telling people that I'm stealing their stuff, stealing their snacks. They accused me of putting gum on the shower wall. But I'm a girl with really thick skin. Like, I don't care what you really say about me. I can live in that condition. To be honest, you're not that important to me. I have other friends other than the people at my dorm. I just didn't really care what they said about me, but then they took it up with the RA and they were like, I really don't like Sarah. I want her kicked out. And I knew I had a right to be there, but honestly, I was just sick of her and I was ready to move. So they moved me up and then it got better. My next roommate was really quiet, but at least like she didn't try to ruin my life. So not to freak you out, but roommates can be great and they can be nightmares. How to make friends. I'm such a loner and eat, study, go to lessons on my own. I think 2 really good ways of making friends is join an organization, because I'm on the debate team and I'm automatically friends with everybody there. And 2 is to do study groups, because when you study together, you're gonna have fun together, you're bound to talk to those people, and then you gotta go to class together for a semester, so that kind of starts a conversation. But I'm really not the type of person who thinks that you have to be friends with everybody in college, especially when your main goal is to learn and graduate. Are professors really intimidating like people make it out to be? When I was in my last college, I was basically friends with every professor in the philosophy department, because I went to their office hours a lot, and even when I don't have anything to do, I would just stop by. They're really nice people. Like, just because they know a lot don't mean they're horrible people. One of my professors actually invited me to go smoke weed with him, but I already left that summer, so I couldn't go. But yeah, professors are nice. Have you ever been in a sorority? Fuck no. Hi Sarah, really love your videos. May I know what did you study in college and why? I actually came in as a freshman as a psychology major. I was always really interested in like behaviorism and biological determinism and stuff like that you learned about in psychology class. But when I started off as a freshman and I took my first philosophy course, I think it was mind and body, I realized that what I was really interested in is determinism and free will and metaphysics. So because of that, I started to look into philosophy a bit more and took a couple more courses on meta-ethics and, you know, Kant. I've always thought that I might be a philosophy major, but I never had the chance to explore because the schools that I went to didn't have that option, or I was really discouraged from choosing philosophy because you really don't see a lot of Asian women in philosophy. But after I took the class, I realized that I'm really good at it and I genuinely really liked it. I wasn't even thinking about what I could do with the degree. I just knew that I really wanted to study it and learn about it and write about it. Hi Sarah, in your college advice video, could you touch on anxiety on campus, especially during group or class discussions? That's interesting because I do get social anxiety a lot, but the only place where I feel completely okay to speak is when I'm doing group or class discussions, or when I'm in class in general. When I'm in a complete social situation, like if I'm at a party or a dinner or just a place where you're supposed to socialize, I freak the fuck out. So the reason why I'm so okay with talking in class is because I think it's a lot easier because there is a guideline on what you're supposed to talk about. So that's already your safety net, but I think something that really helped me is to know the material of the class really well, and people will trust what you're saying if you know the material well. So pay attention in class and you probably have some opinion or something to say about the material. Do you prefer taking notes digitally or the old-fashioned way? How do you take notes for readings? If you really want to do well in that class, old-fashioned, because come on, you're gonna check Facebook. Should I take a class with a notoriously bad professor? Poor instruction quality and harsh grader if it fills a requirement. If you have one more class that you need to take and that's the only class and it's your final semester and there's nothing else you can do about it, and if it's going to delay graduation or something, then take it. There is no professor so bad that you can't handle. But if you have any say in the matter, as in if there are any other classes that would fulfill that requirement, then don't take this class, as bad professors can really fuck you up. This is the last question. How do you deal with FOMO? My university is huge and I feel like there are events every single day that I missed out on, especially in regard to joining clubs. I want to join clubs to learn new skills like sports, but I feel like I don't have enough time between the clubs and I'm already a part of and my academics. I pretty much only do one extracurricular, which is debate. That takes up a lot of time, whether it's your own time or weekends where you gotta go to tournaments. It's a huge commitment already. So I never really thought I had to push myself to do extracurricular, because it's great to learn new skills, but ultimately you're there for the degree. You're never gonna gain as much from extracurricular as you will from your actual classes, not just in terms of what employers look for, but also in terms of like how much information, how much you're really learning and gaining from the experience. So if you're already part of some clubs, unless you have the time and the interest, I don't think there should be pressure to join even more clubs, so just don't worry about it. I think it's a little bit easier for me because I go to a really big college, both in terms of like campus and student body, so I just physically cannot go to all the events, so I don't feel the pressure to do it. So I don't know, maybe that helps. So those are all the questions. Sorry I didn't get to all of them. I just didn't want it to be a 4-hour long video. If you're new here, you can subscribe for more unwanted advice, and if you've been here and you want to support my channel, you can like and share this video. Like when you're with your friends, you can be like, have you seen this annoying chick on YouTube? Thanks for submitting your questions. I'll see you next time. Bye.